with all of this fear of the contagious nature of the world right now, I thought it would be productive to talk about bringing contagious joy to people around cowboy boots. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I know, it seems a little ridiculous to talk about spreading contagious joy for cowboy boots, but it's something that I've experienced firsthand, and I think that several of you are up to the task as well. So basically, I boiled down 3 different ways for you to spread contagious joy for cowboy boots. But first, I want to rewind the tape a little bit. Once I realized how practical cowboy boots were for my life and how good they looked, how great they made me feel, it was just a spiritual experience. You guys have heard me talk about the spiritual experience. I became a boot evangelist. I was spreading the joy for boots. I would be so excited about boots, I would end up taking my friends to the local boot store, Davis Trailer World, and we would get boots. Like, I would just take my friends shopping. I wouldn't usually leave with some boots, but I was like, we gotta go. Like, I was basically the person that took Davis Trailer World their customers sometimes, and I feel like I still need a commission for that. I gotta write a note about that, but still, sidetracking. I would take my friends to Davis Trailer World and friends' friends to Davis Trailer World and help them get their boots from Miss Davis. And it ended up being this contagious thing. Like, my joy would then transfer to somebody else, and they would be excited about cowboy boots. And then it would be like this chain effect. And you can do that too, especially with the way that we need to combat the current contagions that are out in the world right now. So, here are 3 things that you can do to help spread the contagious joy of cowboy boots. 1, talk to people about your boots whenever they bring them up. Even if they're making fun of you or busting your balls about it, talk to them. Spread the contagious joy. Talk to them in a joyful way. It's like, yeah, these are my boots. I got them from Davis Trailer World. You can't believe all of this and this and that and this. Ostrich leather, like, whew, love it because of all of these reasons. It's fun. It's fun to spread contagious joy like that. Number 2, take your friends to boot stores. Now, this isn't something that we can do right now, but I was thinking about how maybe you could shop for cowboy boots online with your friends, but the experience just isn't the same. There is nothing that equals actually going to a boot store. It's an experience in it of itself, and if you have friends that haven't experienced that, you have to take them. Even if you guys don't plan on buying anything, you just say, hey, let's go to Beth West this afternoon, and I want to show you all the boots that they have. And you walk in there, and it's like this rush of leather, and there's all of these different styles, all of these different colors. It's an adrenaline rush, and that's something that is fun to share with people. Even if they are not boot wearers, everyone gets that rush. Every single person. You guys can't believe the stores that I walk into and I do these quick impressions. Like, sometimes people will walk in there and just peruse around, and they'll just pick up some boots, and they'll be like, can you imagine me wearing this? To their friends and stuff. And it's just like this energy where people get excited around boots. So you can't do it online. So when this whole thing is over, you have to take your friends to boot stores for them to actually get excited and have that adrenaline rush. That is the last straw. That is it. And then once you take them to a boot store, it's like, if they're not into it, then they'll never be. So, third thing that you can do to spread the contagious joy of cowboy boots is share the stories of your boots. Now, if you've had a pair of boots long enough, you know you have stories about them. Just like I have stories about my first boulets, right? Yeah, they're all cracked because of a gasoline spill. 6 resoles. It's formed my foot. Like, this is, you could just keep on going with the stories and the stories and the stories about how you got all of those little things in these little areas on your boot. And you can do that anywhere. You can do that online. You can do that in person. People don't realize the connections and stories that are built around a pair of boots because they don't realize how long they actually last. And when you have a pair of footwear for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, they tend to get stories attached to them. Share those stories. Even if you think they're stupid, they are interesting. I promise you. I thought all of the stories that were around my boots were stupid and no one would ever want to hear about them. And then I made a YouTube channel. And you guys have proved to me that people actually find this stuff interesting. So I'm all about number 3. Share the stories around your boots. So that's the 3 things to help spread the contagious joy of cowboy boots. Talk to people about your boots, even if they're busting your balls. Take your friends to boot stores and share the stories around your boots. What do you guys think? Are there any other things that we can do to help spread the contagious joy of cowboy boots? Let me know in the live chat right now. Trey says, I don't think people understand how comfortable boots are. I would totally agree with you. People are like, that can't be comfortable, right? I tried a pair of boots once and they weren't comfortable at all. Well, it's probably because you had the wrong size. Just people don't know how to size. People don't know how cowboy boots should fit. So once you get used to the way that cowboy boots should fit, then it's like, oh, this is what it's like. This is what you're experiencing. Governor Brown says, wear your boots at all times and ignore the haters. True that. Octavio delivers the pizza wearing Ariats. Yes, love it. That's like the best way to spread contagious joy, is just walk up to everybody. Hey, here's some pizza and look at my boots. Maybe that will increase your tips next time. I don't know. C. Burgess's niece asked to get a pair of boots. Now she has a pair. Yes. Yes, you're sharing that contagious joy. Talk to people about your boots. Talk to all ages. Tell them the stories and take them to the stores, and you'll make boots contagious. Yeah. Make boots contagious out there.